2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Clippers, a few slots below them.
And when you look at the Clippers, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
And that was their stated goal as a team coming into this season, getting going in a hurry, not wasting any time establishing themselves as one of the conference's top teams.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there, and you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA, and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings, others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
And the Clippers starting five. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. The perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Now here's Westbrook. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here now the Clippers. He's guarded by Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Westbrook passes to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Westbrook's got the opening basket of the game for the Lakers. Westbrook against Jackson. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. The pass to Westbrook. Bazemore on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Bazemore passes to James. Over Jackson. And James gets it to go on the assist by Bazemore.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Westbrook with the block. Passes it to James. Westbrook scanning the floor. Back to LeBron. Pocket six. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
Leonard, no luck.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Westbrook. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results. And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play and every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Let's give them a big round of applause. Your Laker Girls Dance Team.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and George kicks to Jackson. Back to George. Going inside, and George with the stuff.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Outside Westbrook. It's LeBron with the drive.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Knocked loose. Bazemore against Leonard. Bazemore dishes to Westbrook. Got it. Good job in the low post. Westbrook's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Jackson against Westbrook. Unloads from 13. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Pass to Bazemore. Back to James. Releases. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
DeAndre is very skilled at going up into contact. Tough for the defense to be able to stop him without fouling.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And for all the developments Jordan's made to his game, free throw shooting remains a challenge.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. He doesn't get the second one.
You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
George, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Clippers on defense, trailing here by 8. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Davis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of the more athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And DeAndre is one of the best in the business in that situation. You let him sneak in behind you, and you're going to pay.
George with the ball. Picked up by Davis. George passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. There's Jackson with the 3. It's good from long range.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
Jordan kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Westbrook. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
James against George. Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Over Jackson. And James with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And the Clippers call time here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Rondo with the steal. Inside. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Leonard. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge. When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
And there's the pass to Howard. And here's Westbrook. Shoots the 3. Kept alive. Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Kicks to George. And he drives in. Shoots. Off the left rim and out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And here's James outside. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. George passes to Jackson. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Rebound the Lakers.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Davis, the pass to Rondo. Outside Westbrook to the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Leonard. Takes it inside. And then Leonard with the dunk.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
Passes it to Howard. Over Ibaka. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's George. And the shot is long.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And Howard with the stuff.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Jackson. His last outing with 20 points. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 to shoot for the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Dishes to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Rondo kicks to LeBron. In the corner, it's Westbrook. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. No good from Howard.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
And here's Rondo after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Takes the 13-footer, misses off the right iron.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Here he goes. Basket counts. George has got 7 points.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Tries from 10, and good that time. He's got 8.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here is George. He's got 7. And, Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
That free throw good from George.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Horton Tucker's checked in for James. Ellington comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Rajon Rondo. And both free throws good for Paul George.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now, here's Nunn. He kicks it to Ellington. Nunn looking around. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bledsoe finds Kennard. Here's George. Back to Kennard. Lakers leading by 14. Now Ellington. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. George with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. And here's George. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Sacramento. There's the 3. That one's not going to go. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top, up by 16. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Rajon Rondo winning titles in Boston and Los Angeles, and he expressed the difference winning titles then and now in the later stages of his career.
Just having my son witness the opportunity of me winning at a later age in my career. I won when I was 21, but coming full circle many, many moons later, my son's 9 now at the time, so he was able to witness me win a championship, and that's probably the greatest feeling I've ever had in basketball.
I can understand being able to share those special moments with the ones you love.
And that's what it's all about. And for Rondo, who knows? Maybe someday we'll win even more as a coach.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Howard and AD play together down on the block. Kendrick Nunn out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Now, here's Kennard, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Outside, Batum. Pass to Zubac. Over Nunn. Nunn grabs the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Davis puts it in.
These close-range shots are Davis's bread and butter. He is a consistent scorer inside.
Here is Bledsoe, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And it's sent back by Howard. Davis, the pass to Nunn. Kicks to Howard. He dishes it to Ellington. Back to Howard. Count the basket. Howard's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's stolen by Davis. Out left to the wing. Here's Nunn. On the wing, Ellington. And there's another one for the Lakers. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the move.
Oh!
Timeout.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Who's coming under the court? Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ken Bazemore comes in for Wayne Ellington. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Nunn with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Zubac against Howard. Back to Jordan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Here's Kennard. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, and the 3 ball is good. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Howard trying to free himself up. And with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Batum kicks to Zubac. Kennard with the ball. 12 points his last outing. Drills the three-pointer.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Zubac against none. Pass to Howard. Over Bledsoe. Drops it in off the fadeaway. Howard's got 8 points.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Bledsoe outside. Now the pass to Kennard. To the middle. Zubac in the post. Guarded by Jordan. And the shot goes in.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Passes it to Jordan. He kicks it to Bazemore. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside Jordan. Back to Bazemore. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Kennard, the bounce pass. Tipped away. Outside for Bledsoe. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Man can't hit. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. Clippers trail by 20. Outside Leonard. Back to Jackson. Knocked away. Rondo with the steal. Down low. Bazemore dishes to Rondo. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
Even with a hand in Rondo's face, he still knocked that one down.
Jackson passes to Mann. There's the dish to Leonard. Fires from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rondo on top. Pass to Westbrook. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Strong defense on Westbrook. It's a double-edged sword, though. He sees the challenge and just wants to attack it.
Now, here's Zubac. 6 points for him. And again, it's the Clippers missing. To the left wing. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. James checked in for the Lakers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Mann. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Here's Leonard, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing. And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for Westbrook. The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Jackson passes to Ibaka. This is to George. Driving inside. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
Clippers trail by 21. George passes to Ibaka. Kicks it to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And he makes the first.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to George. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Westbrook with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Westbrook, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 7.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Rondo. They get it back. And Jordan slams it in.
Putting a little something extra on that one. DeAndre Jordan adding to his highlight reel.
George against Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Ellington is subbed in for Kent Bazemore.
Wayne Ellington.
And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Ellington. Back to Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. To the inside. Davis. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity. And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Good on both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
George looking over the floor. Nobody near Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got his third basket of the night. Lakers leading by 17. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Westbrook against Leonard. Leonard draws the double. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Rondo finds Davis. Outside for Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Pass to Jackson. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Rondo against Jackson. Rondo scanning the floor. A beautiful reverse layup. Rondo's got 6.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers lead by 18. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening through physicality. We're fighting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. for the second half of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. The perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. And it's Jackson in at the point. Bazemore against Leonard. Here's Davis. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. And that one is good. Leonard's got 11 points.
Driving with a purpose. Leonard shakes off the hit, maintains focus, count it.
LeBron passes to Jordan. Leonard against Bazemore. He dishes it to James. Left side Davis. Back to James. Nailed from three-point land. 11 points in the game.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Here's George. And Davis sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Leonard gets it to go.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
James dishes to Westbrook. Pass to Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Bazemore.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And stolen by Jordan. Westbrook against Jackson. And the pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Westbrook passes to Davis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. That's tipped, and so it's the Lakers with it. Westbrook dishes to Bazemore. Davis looking for an opening. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Davis missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Zubac the pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
An even 3-on-3 break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jackson. Leonard hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Bazemore kicks to Davis. Passes to Nunn. Zubats against Howard. Pass to Bazemore. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 15. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And the shot goes in.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
None against Bledsoe. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. Now Bazemore. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Wow, take care of the basketball. Something he did a great job of in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
Pass to Nunn. Back to Davis. Over Kennard. To end the drought. Good, he hits the jump shot. Davis has got 16. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
The pass to Nunn. It's up a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And here's Kennard. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play, allowed him to block it away.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. No good on the triple. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers, trailing by 13. Kennard, the pass to Batum, outside for Bledsoe. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Kent Bazemore. The Clippers also changing it up. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubats. Mann subbed in for Leonard. Ibaka against Howard. Here's Bledsoe. Back to Ibaka. Stolen by Nunn. To the left side wing. Got the key, Ellington. Pass to Horton Tucker. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 7, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
Back in the day, big men would carry your offense. Times have changed. But 80's one who can still do it.
It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Horton Tucker. None against Bledsoe. Here's Davis. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
None against Bledsoe. To the right side. Here's Mann. There's the pass to Kennard. 5 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Kennard's got his second basket. Lakers leading by 15. Ellington the pass to Horton Tucker. Passes it to Nunn. Fires from the wing. A second chance effort. Howard, that's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league.
Take
Kevin?
a break.
Thank you, DA.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Marcus Morris is checked in for Nicholas Batum. Bledsoe hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Lakers leading by 15. Outside Rondo. He kicks to Howard. Ellington the pass to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Bledsoe against Rondo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mann. Horton Tucker knocks it loose. And he recovers it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Terrence Mann.
One shot.
It's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Kennard on the wing. Bledsoe with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Mann can't hit. Lakers leading by 14. High post, Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line, only 71% as a shooter.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
A lot can be said about Davis's value on the offensive end, but never forget he's a standout defender as well. No small feat to be a multiple-time NBA blocks leader.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 17-point game. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Bledsoe. Good on the 13-footer. And it's 6 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And I like seeing Bledsoe score from there. Many point guards are all about threes or driving.
Ellington kicks to James. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe outside. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist from Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. Right side Davis. Count that bucket. Davis has got 27 points. Clippers trail by 15. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Horton Tucker. George is checked in for the Clippers. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers leading by 13. Pass to Ellington. Back to Rondo. Outside Westbrook. Uncovered. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Westbrook's got 17.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
George up top. Covered by LeBron. And it's George finishing it off.
never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Jordan, and he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game, DeAndre Jordan, doing what he does best.
Goes up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And the strength of Rondo finishing through contact.
Westbrook against George. There's the triple. And another three for the Clippers.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Jordan. Kent Bazemore is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Rondo in at the 1.
Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Jordan. There's the dish to Bazemore. James in the post. Leonard's there. Off with the layup. Lets it go from 14. Jackson misses. Lakers leading by 12. Here's James. That's good. It's his 7th main basket in 14 tries.
Muscling that one in. You expect that from LeBron. Relentless.
Outside, George. Driving to the basket, and it's George finishing it off.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Rondo passes to James. Westbrook with it. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Jackson passes to Leonard. And there's the drive. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
Rondo dishes to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's George for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Bazemore passes to Jordan. Poked away. Over Jackson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Clippers trail by 14. Here's Leonard. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rondo against Ibaka. Bazemore. No one around him. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 9th assist in the game now. And the Clippers call time here.
And what an incredible run for the 2020 Lakers in the bubble. Of course, LeBron and AD got the headlines, but Rajon Rondo was also key.
We saw GA playoff Rondo at his peak. He had 107 assists in the playoffs, the most for a player off the bench in almost 50 years.
The Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Kicks it to George. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers leading by 17. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Back to Jackson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Jackson against Westbrook. And Zubac picks up the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. The pass to Bazemore. Leonard with the steal.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
Westbrook passes to Jordan. Now Bazemore. He's covered by Leonard. Right side Davis. Westbrook up top. Davis finds Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And here's LeBron outside. And it's sent back by George. Jackson has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by George.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson. Generate more power in the catch and shoot.
Passes it to Bazemore. Now James. Back to Bazemore. Pass to LeBron. Lets it go from the wing, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
A foul won't scare King James off. He gets assertive and takes the shot.
The Lakers, LeBron James.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And really, is there anything LeBron can't do? One of the most versatile players the game has ever seen.
Jackson against Westbrook. Jackson passes to George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis kicks it to Bazemore. That shot is off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Fires from the corner, and it's George missing. Lakers leading by 13. Now Bazemore. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's James. Shoots over Zubac. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's James missing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Outside for George. Shoots over Bazemore. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from George.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Bazemore passes to Howard. Shot, high post, and James gets it to go. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Lakers leading by 13. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. James has got 22.
And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
Bazemore against Leonard. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. And Davis sends it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. That's 2 points or a trip to the line.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. With Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And both free throws good for Zubac. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Lakers leading by 14. James outside. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by George. And there's the pass to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his third assist on the night.
Lots of contact. Jackson with the strength to power through. Something he didn't have when he first entered the league.
Davis finds James. And they double up James. Back to Davis. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Jackson against Westbrook. Stolen by Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
You have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Zubac the best to George. Leonard looking around. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Zubac. Lakers leading by 14. Outside Westbrook. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
George against LeBron. And Marcus Morris with the 3.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Westbrook double team. Ibaka against Howard. Inside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Howard. 25 points for LeBron.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Traps in the tray.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Jackson against Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Lets it go from 14. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just taking what he sees. I like how AD keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Leonard finds George. And Davis pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
High post Howard. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the start. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Davis.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Davis. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. ABC's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Monk's subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Howard trying to free himself out. The shot by Monk is no good. Johnson in the corner. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Jackson.
One shot.
That one misses for Johnson. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here is Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's intercepted. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Hartenstein, and that one is stuffed right through.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. AD, efficient night offensively. What got you going there?
I got to the gym yesterday and just play some one-on-one. Get back in the rhythm, get some game shots, and it helped me out tonight. That's it. You know, I just try to stay with it. I'm confident in my game, confident in everything that I do, every shot that I take, and tonight it went in.
Yeah, you were rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.